Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. NHK reports that the race to succeed United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has intensified, with two new candidates from South America entering the contest. This brings the total number of contenders to 6, 4 of whom are women, meaning female candidates now outnumber men. If a woman is ultimately selected, she will become the first female Secretary-General in the history of the United Nations. Guterres is scheduled to step down at the end of 2026 after completing his second 5-year term. The newly declared candidates are Ecuador's former Foreign Minister Maria Fernanda Espinosa and Guyana's UN Ambassador Carolyn Rodriguez Burquette. They join a list of candidates that includes former Chilean President Michelle Bachelet, IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi, INCOB Secretary General Rebecca Greenspan, and former Senegalese President Macky Sall. 5 of the current 6 candidates hail from Latin America and the Caribbean, which is the region next in line under the UN's rotational practice. The UN Security Council is expected to begin closed-door deliberations as more nominees could still emerge before the selection process starts. According to a report by CNBC, Qualcomm is currently working on more than 40 new artificial intelligence device designs, as the chip giant prepares for a paradigm shift in consumer electronics. Speaking on CNBC's The Tech Download podcast, Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon expressed strong belief that AI agents, digital assistants capable of executing complex multi-step tasks, will eventually replace traditional applications as the primary way consumers interact with their technology. Amon emphasized that while apps are not entirely dead, their role will evolve, with AI agents effectively becoming the new app. These agents will power a diverse range of new, highly personal hardware forms, including jewelry, pins, smartwatches, and earbuds equipped with cameras. Furthermore, Amon is highly bullish on smart glasses, predicting that their shipments could scale from tens of millions to hundreds of millions in the coming years, potentially rivaling the scale of smartphones. This transition has also attracted non-traditional hardware companies, such as OpenAI, who are eager to capture data at these physical endpoints to train future AI models. As devices shrink, Qualcomm is upgrading its entire chip roadmap to support these increasingly power-efficient, context-aware gadgets. According to Phoenix New Media, Alibaba officially launched its first Tongyi Qianwen embodied AI model series, Qwen-Robot, on June 16, 2026. The new series is designed to serve as a universal base to help various types of robots operate in real-world scenarios. The Qwen-Robot series consists of 3 distinct models that address different robotic capabilities. The Qwen-Robot Manip, a VLA model for robot manipulation. The Qwen-Robot Nav, a VLN model for movement and navigation. And the Qwen-Robot World, a world model for cognitive reasoning. These models can either be deployed independently or run collaboratively depending on the robot's hardware and target application. Additionally, the report notes that Alibaba's flagship model, Qwen 3.7 Max, released on May 20, ranked first among domestic models in a global blind test by a third-party organization, showing performance close to industry leaders such as GPT, Claude, and Gemini. According to Kyodo News, Japanese and Philippine defense officials announced on Monday that Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force, GSDF, personnel will participate in a parachute drop training exercise in the Philippines' northernmost island province of Batanes, which faces Taiwan. The free-fall jump drill is scheduled for later this month as part of Kamandag, an annual joint military exercise led by the Philippine and U.S. Marines, which also involves South Korea and other nations. Batan Island, where the drill will take place, is located approximately 200 kilometers from Taiwan, near the strategically critical Bashi Channel. The move highlights the growing defense cooperation between Tokyo and Manila in response to China's increasing maritime assertiveness. While the GSDF has previously focused its participation in Kamandag on humanitarian and disaster relief drills, a bilateral reciprocal access agreement (RAA) that took effect last year has enabled Japanese forces to engage in more complex and tactical training operations. Another drill in the exercise will simulate the amphibious and airborne seizure of an airfield on Thingkat Island in the disputed South China Sea. According to a report by the Liberty Times, Google has revealed that a China-linked cyber espionage group identified as ONT6508 carried out a prolonged campaign stealing sensitive research data from academic, medical, and military institutions in the United States and Canada. Running from September 2023 to November 2025, the operations remained undetected for over a year. The hackers targeted critical fields, including defense intelligence, Indo-Pacific military strategy, artificial intelligence, drone technology, cyber warfare plans, and medical research. According to Google's threat intelligence team, the group exploited vulnerabilities in RedCap servers, a web application widely used for managing online databases and surveys. By deploying custom malware, the hackers stole legitimate login credentials to gain network access. They then configured systems to automatically forward emails containing approximately 150 target keywords, such as geopolitical terms and medical vocabulary, to Gmail accounts under their control. Google has notified all affected entities, while Beijing has consistently denied engaging in state-sponsored cyber attacks. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.